wanted to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
A little bit of film, not much.
Yeah. Well, now, Mike, it's hard for me to read you because when you say you ain't got a lot, you'll have 40 minutes. When you say you got a lot, you won't have 15 seconds.
I ain't got no clock on that thing.
Yeah.
Say, hey, you shot 30 minutes of film or you shot 5 minutes of film. All I know is that I did catch a few fish there at one time. It was a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
That wind and everything there.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff. That moon finally peeked out just a little bit there, and the fish started doing a little something. Then all of a sudden the clouds moved back in, a little sprinkle come through, and it was just like you turn the switch off, and I just kept changing baits and trying everything.
Mm-hmm.
Just seemed like you couldn't find them. I don't know, they just like they quit because the moon covered up or something, but by the time the clouds moved out, the moon was gone.
Yeah.
I finally give up and come to the house.
Well,
I did catch a good walleye, missed another one, and had another strike right in one spot right there.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard to get on that spot. I'm not sure that I really got back on it that good, the way that wind was blowing. First time I get the fish up and get the camera on and stuff, and I'd be 50 yards away from where I was at, and I had to pull back up there and try to find the place again.
Yeah.
It's pretty rough trying to fish in that wind. It didn't beat it off when the clouds moved out. The wind was gone.
Mm-hmm.
Slick as glass. I said, man, that's something.
Well, it's my fault, folks. I'm going to tell you, here's a story. I went home Friday. We got rained out at work. Got home about lunchtime. Got Wes. He said he wasn't in the bed, but anyway, I got him up there, and we went to jerking the tires off the boat trailer, knowing we had to have some new tires. And we went down to Tim's and got them mounted up and everything, and come back home and cleaned the tires up, got everything ready to start putting back on, and dadgummit, had one of the front axle grease seals was bad. Okay, all right, let's go looking for seals. Found the seals, picked them up, tore the hub off, and got that one back ready to go. Put a wheel on it, moved to the back axle, and I was pulling the hub, trying to get the hub off, so I had to loosen the brake shoes up, and both sides of the rear axle, the seals was gone in them. Anyway, bottom line is this: worked along that thing till 11 o'clock and still didn't have it finished, and cleaning up all the grease off the brake shoes and out of the hub and this, that, and the other. Mike, it was a mess.
Yeah.
So anyway, I liked one, had one side complete, and I went over to the other side and put that front hub on, and that was one that had the bad seal. Put the back, then pulled the back shoe off, the back drum off, and had to go through all that cleaning the brake shoes and the grease off of everything. Anyway, it was shucks. I was killed out Friday night. I got that thing going. We drove it down, pulled it down the road, come back. Everything seemed to be fine. And Mike called about 7 o'clock. He was going fishing, and I was just dead tired, and I should have went with him when we had some fish. But anyway, that was my fault, so I'll take the blame for that, and hopefully we can get out there, and we got quite a bit of wind this afternoon.
We do.
And make it a little hard to fish. You just got to fish where the wind's not blowing, get in the river turns or something, and do a little fishing in them places, and all that kind of stuff.
It's going to be pretty cool tonight, back in the 50s.
Yep.
Tonight and tomorrow night, and I think maybe even Saturday night too.
Yeah. Well, now mine.
Yeah, there'll be some coolers coming in
Yeah,
here.
don't bother. I'll take a jacket.
Yeah. I'll put
You
the
know.
chill killers back on.
Mm-hmm.
It's long
we'll see what Mike's got on the camera here in a minute. But say hello to Dad,
Oh yeah, I told
to
you.
Bill. I know Bill's watching. Got an update from him yesterday. He's supposed to start it on his Wednesday evening. I called him, and he's supposed to start his therapy today. He may call us here in a few minutes. And he got about 4 weeks of therapy. Let's see, well, at least 3 good weeks anyway. Doctor told him he's got to go back to the doctor on July the 3rd, I think, and the doctor told him not to be out in the boat till he come back and see me. So I told him, don't worry about that. We'll make up for it when you get well.
Yep, that's right.
So
That's right.
we'll see how that goes. But say hello to Polly and like I said, to Bill and Dad, and we'll move right along and try to get something going here. Let's see, Mike. Before we get into the film, let's take a little commercial break. And Dylan, how much you need to get the film ready? Like a little bit? Okay, then we'll do something else. You know what Mike was talking about. As that light factor changes up there on that lake, them fish change.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no two ways about it. We've fished up there for years, and it always changes. I wished I'd brought that spinner bait. Anyway, the brighter it is outside, the translucent colors work better.
Yeah. Watermelon.
Watermelons,
Light pumpkin.
a light pumpkin color, a daggum faded out purple. I used to take a spinner bait, put a purple skirt on it, in the dark of the moon, and purple, this dark purple, beautiful purple color. And by the time the moon got full, that baby was faded out.
Yeah.
And throw an orange chunk or a yellow chunk behind it or a white chunk out there in that bright moon, and just look out.
Yeah.
Well, one's gonna get it. There wasn't no doubt about it. He said, you're gonna get a bite on it, I promise you.
Hang them in the truck off the rear view mirror.
Yeah,
and
let them fade out.
out.
Lay them out in the sun, let them fade. That's a fact. And with the water, dragging that thing in and out, and then the light coming, because I keep my skirts in the dark right now. I got them bagged up, and I put them in the boat, and they're in under the lid there in the dark. But when you lay them out in the sun, and they change color.
Yeah.
They get lighter and lighter. So it's but they do. It's just like last week before, dark as it could be up there, and black was the color.
It was.
I mean, and it usually always is. The darker the night, the darker the bait. That's what we found out to work over the years, and I'm sure there's probably other baits that work, but that's what that's what we go to. It's just that simple. And we used to fish a lot at night on Watts Bar. Had tournaments down there.
Yeah,
but it's about a thing of the past, and I don't know. Was it last year or year before last? We went down there, me and you and West. Had 3 bites. Year before last. Yeah. I said, now I know why I quit fishing down here tonight. But I don't know what or what the deal is that we can't catch them down there, because that watercolor on Watts Bar has gotten cleaner.
Oh yeah.
Since
Milfoils come back.
the milfoils back a little bit, and
Zebra mussels and everything.
the cleaner water coming from north.
Yeah.
So we'll have to try Watts Bar. Used to catch a lot of fish down there, especially up to July. Seemed like the fish in June bit real good at night, and then by when 4th of July weekend was over, they scattered.
They did.
I mean, they hid. Bottom line, it was harder to catch. Uh, but caught a lot of fish. My father-in-law and mother-in-law, and sure we'd go out there and put them on the pontoon and anchor them down, and they'd sit there and fish for crappie, stripe, or whatever bit. And I'd be out there on in the bass boat, throwing a peanut jig or a spinner bait or uh, plastic worm or something, and come back by a couple hours later, check on them, and then go fish another couple hours, this, that, and the other. But used to catch a lot of fish.
Used to have some big tournaments, when the Reader was down
yeah.
there, and we'd have 250 boats or something, in night tournaments down there. And
Yeah.
They had the smallmouth tournaments. They were pretty good crowd in them too.
Anyway, I don't know. I don't know if them guys are still fishing. I know they fish on Friday or through the week till 9, 10 o'clock. I don't know if there's anything going on down there on the weekends. We used to get in some down there to fish till 1 o'clock.
That Milford died out down there that first time. It looked like New York City with the black lights down there. There's so many boats down there from all over the country coming in down there fishing.
Yeah. So anyway, we're going to see. We may venture off down there a time or two and see. I want to do it before the 4th of July, but I hate to miss this moon up here at North. What's the water temp up there last night, Mike? 78. Okay, so it hadn't changed a whole lot, because when we was up there a couple of weeks ago, it was 78, 79 degrees, 79, almost 80. So it hadn't changed much. Now this rainwater that came in, don't know, may have cooled it down a little bit, but it's pretty warm rain.
Yeah, I sure feel sorry for all them folks up there in the Follett around in that Campbell County area up there that got all that rain. Because I kept calling you there on Friday nights, and they said that one little shower up there over the Follett, and I said it's supposed to move off to the northeast, and every time I go back to the Weather Channel, look, it's still there. And I'm on up to 11 o'clock at night and look at the weather again. There it be still there. I said, hey, man, that was rough on them, I tell you.
All right. Well, I think Dylan's about ready. We're going to show what Mike's got. Then we'll come back and take a break. And Mike's got some baits laid out here. We'll talk a little more about what's going on. All right, Dylan.
Alright, folks. Jeff's got one there. Put on that spinnerbait. Throwed the spinnerbait off. Got him down here on the floor. Yeah, nice smallie. Real nice smallie. Yeah. We just had to put him back and let him get a little bigger. Yeah, he didn't like that spinnerbait after he bit it, did he? Alright, we'll get it back after him. He thinks he's mean. He will be when he gets about 5 more pounds on him. Pretty thing, though. Oh, open that mouth. Oh, I just don't like you touch that lip at all. Sore spot or something there. There we go. We put him back. He's got teeth like a razor blade. Put that on it. Alright. Go on that rope. Come here, fish. Quit that now. Go now. Quit that. his mouth. Right. Bend your light a little bit. There you go.
Alright, brother.
Now we got a good picture of him. He's mean. He may grow up to be a biggin. Going berserk. Yeah, there you go. Very nice smallmouth. He's a long one. Put him back. See if we can get another in the bite. Okay, folks. It's Saturday night. I don't know how long the rain's gonna hold out. Looks like we got the lake to myself. I see one other boat up there. Others are all done put on the trailer. Out here, I think that's skiing. It's a little bit windy. I think that may lay down. But anyway, pretty much got the same baits tied on as last time. That black and red, solid black. That bird. Yeah, here, go around a little bit. Copper crawl, a few other things tied on. Try something a little different, see if we can figure out what's going on. Anyway, try them out here. Maybe we can figure out where them smallmouths at and what they're going to get. A little bit cloudy, ain't no big dark clouds or nothing. Got no big rains coming right now. It may come back in here before the night's over with. We'll stay out here a little while with them and see what we can do. Remember the sponsors. Let's go fishing. Alright, folks. I got one on here. Yeah, there he is, boy. Ain't all that big, but my goodness, he's mean. Yeah, black on black. Good little small. Pretty, I tell you that. Put him back. Try it again. This time. That was pretty good. Alright, I got another on here. Let's see if we can hang on to this one. Feels like a good fish anyway. That's a good one, alright. That walleye. Things situated here. him in the box. Alright, folks, I got another one over here. Oh, yeah. Come on now. Oh, shit, funny. And there's another pretty good one there. I didn't get him in the boat. He jumped off right there. Anyway, at least we getting a bite. So we get rigged back up here and try it again. Here that time. Well, that watermelon. Okay. Put him back. If we can't get another. Alright. Got another one on here. Put him in here. Oh, he's still fighting like crazy. Good smallie. Oh, he is. George. Yonder. Yeah. Grab them lips, they go crazy. And it's in there. Okay. Alright. Another nice one. Yeah, another nice one. Alright, we can get rigged back up here. He tore it all to pieces. Alright. He's little. Still a small man. He's mean. Off of me. Get him back to water. See if we can find some more. Come here. Yeah, he's just like the rest of them. He's fat, sassy, mean. Throwed my bait out there, tore it all to pieces. Goodness gracious. There you go. I'm dead. Alright. Get him back in the water. Nice one.
All right, we're back, folks. I had to get Wesley to get me something to drink here. Anyway, now Wes, what was you saying? Okay, 10-4. Now let's get to the most important thing right here. Do we need to get Dylan out here and get the close-up camera? Yeah. Okay. We're going to do that, Mike, because I want to see what some of these ugly baits you're throwing, and so if they won't, it don't matter how ugly it is, I promise you. Mike's got them. If I had, some good baits here, it'd be different, but anyway, we've got these right here, and we'll have to go with it. I'm just kidding, folks. Sometimes the gobbiest looking bait you got's the best.
Yeah, that's right.
So, but Mike's got them figured out here, and some stuff he's thrown up there in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So.
This spinner bait is what I had been catching some on. Had a number 5 blade and black skirt, and had been throwing one with a silicone skirt with a red glitter in it, and that done fairly good there for a while. But most of the time I was sewing pork rind with the long legs and little curly tails on it, and seemed to do pretty good on that.
Trailer.
Yeah, the trailer.
Yeah.
And then I tried one of these black ones with the crawl worm on it, with the red glitter in it. Got a few strikes, but the little black fly with the red back on it hadn't done much good on that. We tried the bigger jig with the little red in it, with the red and black, red glitter in the black, and dog chunk on it. Didn't produce all that much. And I tried the watermelon with the black, with the gold glitter. Never got a strike on it. Tried this pumpkin with the gold glitter and trailer on it. Never got a strike on that. Then went to the copper crawl. Tried that a while.
Yeah.
I figured they'd eat that up. I never got a first strike on that. It always seemed to have to go back to that black spinnerbait there. And then, like I say, the other night when that moon popped out and I reached down and that watermelon, that red glitter in it, throwed it out there. And caught that walleye and stuff on it. And I tried this frog hair in the watermelon and never got a strike on that. So like I say, it just, when you get on one color and if the moon's right, you can really catch them. But if you ain't on the right color, you just throw it for a while and try something else. So I know, because they change so quick up there when that wind blows and when it don't blow and when the moon's out and it's not out. Sometimes, it just the type of trailer you're using, whether you're using something like this, a little skinny chunk or a swimmy chunk or a big frog chunk deal, or even this red-legged one there that they make. I forgot who it makes that.
Right.
It's just a different combination, and sometimes it's just pork rind. Just regular pork rind. I was sewing a red and black pork rind on one up there and caught a couple of fish on it, and then I had a piece of solid red that I was sewing it on the jig and caught a couple on that. So it just hard to figure them out with the weather changing like it is, but things settle down a little bit where you got the same conditions all night long. Once you get on something, then you can pretty much stay on them, but main thing I have found out that I hadn't been doing all that much on the banks as I did the points. So that's usually where they migrate to anyway, but that's where their ambush points are and where they feed and all that. But the walleye I caught was 20 foot deep. I had that other one up beside the boat and he come off. Got the boat back up there where I was pretty close to where I was at the first time, and at least I thought it was, and it got another hit and missed it. But the bass seemed like, the small bass seemed like they was more than that 10 to 15 foot. I think that moon coming on with it like it is this weekend will be a real good weekend if we don't get blowed off the lake too bad. Little flies there the other week, they were just them little bitty white ones. Now then you're getting some pretty good sized brown ones, So they're coming on with it too. And, which is, I guess, a good sign for the fish, but man, when they get so thick like they did last year up there, you couldn't walk in the boat or move or anything else. So the whole thing was just covered like a blanket, and it's flying in your eyes and your ears and covering the lights up to where you couldn't even see the black light out there. See you lying. There's so many of them out there.
Right.
So,
Right.
hey.
Okay. guy at work today. Uh, he's usually pretty busy, and I'm usually pretty busy. And he came up to me and asked about the fishing. And let me finish this right quick. Anyway, he said, I caught that show where you done it with kids cast, casting
Yeah.
for kids.
Yeah.
And he said, you done a real good job. I said, I appreciate it. Hello.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Ed.
How y'all doing tonight?
Hey, buddy. Well, I'm embarrassed, Ed, because I forgot to talk to Bill yesterday afternoon on the way home from work.
Yeah.
And I forgot to mention to him about the lights at the boat ramp. So you tell me, are they burning?
Well, I ain't been up there at night. I went up there Tuesday in the morning a little bit for a little while. The wind was bad on me, too.
Yeah.
Hey, he's talking about the colors, using different colors and stuff. He said something about the translucent.
Yeah.
You ever remember throwing cotton candy?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sure.
My uncles and
Yeah.
his son-in-law, they were big on throwing that cotton candy, trickworm.
Yes, sir.
I used to wear them out with it.
Yeah. Listen, Ed, I don't know why it wouldn't be better now than it was back in years back, because the water definitely has gotten clearer. I've mentioned this before, and I'll tell you, when they'd start pulling that water down up there, say around July the 4th, like they used to years ago, the water in from Andersonville Boat Dock to Pilot Island had a little stain to it.
Right.
And then whenever you got out there past Pilot Island in the main channel going down the river, it was like difference. I mean, they was, well, man, where'd this spring water come from, you'd say, And so, we fished a lot from the boat dock to Big Ridge Holler and both sides of that area there, but it always did have a little bit of tint to it compared to the main creek, main river.
Well, I think there's more dirt in that bottom up down that way than there is up the lake.
Well, yeah, I think so too. You got a lot of muddy banks, dirt banks and stuff like that. But that water, what I'm saying is, what was happening is that current was pulling downstream. It kind of kept that water backed up from Pilot Island towards Andersonville.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't in the mainstream of the river, and it just kind of, as it swooped around the Pilot Island there, it just kind of kept that water pushed back, seemed like.
Yeah. But when you said something about using the translucents, that cotton candy's kind of clear looking almost.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's another one that Uncle Stanley used to use was Okeechobee Crawl.
Yes.
It's got a little blue in it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of clear looking too.
That's true. I mean, that's what I've found, Ed. It's like I said, the brighter the moon, the clear or translucent, the weaker the color.
Yeah.
And it seemed to work that way.
I can't remember. It seemed like I had trouble finding that cotton candy for a long time or something.
Yeah.
I'll have to get busy and try to see if I can order me some or something.
Zoom made a lot of cotton candy.
Yeah.
I mean, they had lizards and centipedes and dadgum chunks and crawdads, and I mean, if they made everything just about it in that cotton candy that they was making. So.
Hey, are y'all gonna go tonight?
I'm not going tonight, but I'm definitely going tomorrow night, Ed. I hope you see us up there.
That wind blowed, was it last night?
Yeah.
About 11 o'clock, and I mean, it about blew me off the hill out here.
Well, we've been watching it here, but in the last 10 minutes, it's calmed down a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that we can get up there tomorrow afternoon and get some good fishing in there, for sure.
Hey, Mike, you better hope Bill don't see that film where he caught them walleyes. He won't know when he's bringing them to him.
Yeah, I told Bill about that there when I was talking to him yesterday. He asked if we'd been fishing any, and I told him I hadn't got to go last weekend, and just got lazy, and then but Mike went Saturday night. He caught some fish, so we passed that along to Bill, and I told him about them walleye, and he said just what you said, man. I wish I could get up there. So.
All righty then. Well, I'll let you guys go. I'll talk to you later.
All right, Ed. Good to hear from you. We look forward to seeing you there tomorrow night, maybe.
All right. Okay.
See you, buddy.
All right, bye.
Bye. But yeah, that's the deal. Bill, I know you're watching, and what Ed brought up last week, and I don't know why, I come in there and load the boat up, and it'd be in the dark, and I'd forget about the lights. But Bill, we need to get a hold of that guy up there at the campground, and I think it's still your buddy that's running that place, and see if we can't get the lights back on up at the boat ramp. There's only one light, and I think 3 of the bulbs or 4 of it's blowed out. Just kind of looks like a candle way off, a long ways off, and it's in the curve there, and the one that we need burning is the first one you come to, and the second one fixed, and the third one that's right there over the boat ramp. So if you get a chance, call your buddy there and see what he can do about getting them lights burning for us again. You know, we went through that 2 years ago.
The biggest problem on them lights is not necessarily putting the boat on the trailer. It's getting the trailer back down to the water.
Yeah.
Trying to find that dang ramp. Especially with that big concrete walkway right down the middle of it.
Yep.
That's the biggest problem, not being able to see that thing.
Yeah. That's the whole deal.
Yeah.
And any of you listeners out there, you know, if you're not using that ramp and you know somebody, call them. You know, that can help us get those lights back on up there, because it's a boogie. I mean, you know, once you get to the water, you got your truck lights and you got your lights on your boat. You can get your boat loaded up, but it's getting from the parking lot to down the boat ramp.
Yes, sir.
You're up on that concrete walkway and everything else there. And so, but we do need some help on that, folks. If you can help us, we'd sure appreciate it. Help us get those lights burning.
I even want to call some of them TVA people and let them make some phone calls or something.
Yeah, somebody's responsible for that. We went through that 2 summers ago. Same thing. Like the never got them on. Then all of a sudden went up on a Friday night or Saturday night and bam, they was working. So it's, you know.
I don't know if CUB has got some
Yeah.
kind of deal with them to keep them things burning or something.
Yeah, that's who's supposed to keep. I mean, who keeps them up? As far as I know, from what we found out there a couple of years ago. So help us out, folks. Let's go to break here right quick and get some of our sponsors and moving right along. Dylan, do something for us there, bud. Hey folks, I'm here at Reynolds Racing and Marine, 620 Ray Street here in Kingston. Got Mr. Glenn Reynolds here with us. Glenn, tell us about this beautiful bullet boat sitting here.
Okay, this is the latest deal. It's called SST. It's 21 foot long. Has a lot of key features inside. It's got three coolers, so you keep your beverages plenty cool. Got a little wider front end up front. And it's got the recessed foot pedal for the new Spotlight trolling motors that I'm going to try to sell Steve one.
Yes, sir.
And it's a pretty silver and red.
Boy, it's beautiful. It really is.
Got the new 250R.
250R on that thing, folks. Man, this thing looks sharp.
That's just one boat. Of course, we got it in the background here.
Yeah.
We've got several side-by-sides.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And then...
there's the big 5-seater. That's a 5-seater. Man. Dadgone it,
So
Glenn.
we've got a lot of side-by-sides.
Yes, sir.
And then we've got, of course, this is
Allison.
this is Allison Color Pro Series.
Yeah.
It's called a Pro Elite,
Pro Elite. Okay.
and it's got, I guess here is some of the, you can get this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Got a TV screen in the front, Glenn.
Yeah. And then it raised it up, it's called an E-pad.
Right.
And Allison has a patent on this, I think. and you can raise it up where you can, if you're a tall guy, you can still see
it. Yeah, yeah.
That's sort of unique. And then of course we've got the Allisons and the Bullets on this side.
Right. Oh man, we've got the twin yellows here, don't we?
Got the twin yellows. One's
Yes,
yellow and white, one's yellow and black.
Yes.
This one will be in Mercury's brochure. I went down and made some pictures at Joe River Lake, and it should be coming up pretty soon in the brochure.
Right, right.
And of course, it has a E-pad, it has a spot lock. I call it Ultrex.
Right.
Now this is called a that's when RDC. It's a raised deck,
Right.
real console,
Uh-huh.
and it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, and it's
One of my favorites.
It's a beautiful boat.
Good.
yes, sir.
And now it's got the new 300R on it.
300R, man.
But we can mix and match any engine combination just about you want.
Yeah.
Some people want 300, some wants 200, some wants 250s.
Yeah.
And but we're normally selling 250 and $300. You say.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff, Glenn. Glenn, you want to mention something about the pontoon boat sitting over there?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Got a veranda pontoon boat here. Man, that thing is beautiful.
And I guess over here we get a close up.
Yeah.
Everybody else it's got plywood bottom. It's got what we call a cooling slot. It's all aluminum. It never soak up any moisture or water,
Yeah.
and probably last no reason why it wouldn't last a lifetime or two. You know.
Yep.
And we get up in it and.
Okay. On here, this thing is beautiful. Go right ahead now,
Okay,
Mr. Glenn.
it's got a changing room. Kids or women will change
Takes-
out of their suits. And of course, it's got the bazooka. It's got the bazooka sound system.
Yep.
Sounds like you're in a concert somewhere. Of course, this is called an RC. Two matching buckets.
Yeah.
And you got your big lounges back there in the
here in
back.
Yeah.
You walk out the
back.
middle.
Yes,
with
sir.
with a nice tow bar.
Oh, yes. Very nice.
So we got.
Very nice. Got the fold-away top. Man, I tell you, Glenn, I'm as highly, this flooring on this thing is awesome. I don't know what this stuff is, but it is
You talk
very
about
nice.
the
The deck, the car, it's,
well, it's
it's
not carpet.
It's not carpet. It's something else.
It's not vinyl. It's called it's a special they developed. You know. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
A tweed, sort of like a tweed type.
Tweed type stuff, but boy, it sure looks good and it feels good. I'm telling you, it should be easy kept clean. So, man, this thing is nice, no doubt about it.
It's got big nice bucket
Yeah.
seats, loungers.
All right, there's a little shot of the console. Got everything in the world on this thing, man.
Yeah, this is a GPS screen, and then it's got it's got a call it bazooka sound system.
Yes, sir.
And like I said, I don't guess we didn't have it hooked up, but it sounds like you're at a concert somewhere. It's got all these fancy chrome speakers.
Yes, sir.
So it's a heck of a boat.
It is, and it's a tri-tune.
It's a tri-tune. You got 27-inch tubes.
Yeah. So you could actually put a pretty good size engine on this
250
thing.
horsepower.
No kidding. Daggone, Glenn.
We normally put 150s and 175s, but it is rated
For 250. Gee whiz. Well, Glenn,
yeah, right here it says 250 horsepower, 13 people.
yeah. All right. Well, I hate to see it up on the pad.
Well,
oh man, what a trip!
several years ago I bought a 200 on a pontoon. Everybody said, "Why did you need that?"
Yeah.
Now that just
it's common, isn't it?
yes. Now they're going to high as 400.
Yeah, yeah. It's and you know it's like pushing a barge. You got to have some horsepower, and people want to ski behind them, tube behind them, and everything else. So I've seen them with two engines on them. You know,
Yes.
dual engines. And so that's
Still
the way it's
though,
going.
the 115 and the 150 to 175, that's still the best all
Getting
around
around.
engines. You got enough to get where you're going, but yet not excessive power, you know.
Yeah, well, that sounds good. Well, Glenn, I really appreciate it. I'm glad I got to come down and spend a few minutes with you. And I want to thank you for being a sponsor of the show. And we'll get this on Thursday night.
Appreciate it.
All right, buddy. Good deal. Hey, folks, here at Tim's Tires, there's the times that they're open. The day, that's 5 days a week. They're open from 8 to 12:30 on Saturdays. All right, folks, we're inside here in the warehouse. Just wanted to give you a quick look at all the tires and stuff they got. And here we are. There's some four-wheeler tires, lawnmower tires, just a mixture of about any kind of tire you want. So keep that in mind. Then here we get into the light truck, automobiles, that kind of thing. So just walk through here and give you a quick look at what they've got in stock here. I mean, it's it's just, I don't know, man. They must be a couple of thousand tires in here right now, if not more. Sizes, shapes. You truckers, you know the word. This is the place to get your tires for your trucks. And these over here, getting a little bigger sizes. Light trucks, heavier automobiles, this kind of thing. And as you can just see back through there, it's just, heck, I don't know, this building's probably about 300 feet, one end to the other, and they're wall to wall. Remember Tim's Tires, folks. That's down here on Highway 27 on your way into Harriman, and get the best deals going. So give them a call, price check, whatever you want to, and if you want a special tire that they might not have, you could, they'll definitely get it for you. Tim's Tires. Wave at me, Jack. Folks, we're here at Edgemore Outdoors. Mr. Jack Dunaway, he just came in and fixed to leave. Just looking around here, seeing what all Jim's got, like he don't have everything already. But just running up and down the aisles here, I mean, it's just absolutely loaded as usual. Back wall, I mean, we've got everything that you can think of here, and well lit, well kept place. They do have the LXT rods. I think they're $99 back here. Nice filling rods, Shimano's. They're really good. They feel great. Real light. Different weights in them, so do come by here and check that out. Got the Ducats, the ABUs, Lus, all kinds of brands and models here. Weights, different weights in each and every one of them, different lengths, actions, that kind of thing. I mean, this place is just absolutely amazing. You could spend all day probably and still never look at everything. So anyway, remember Edgemore Outdoors, folks. Got some specialty painted plugs. Got new stuff coming in all the time. So get by here and check them out. I think you'll be very well pleased. Edgemore Outdoors.
I know that.
Hey folks, here's a little display of some new baits I got in, and man,
There's a whole rack up back there.
a whole rack back here in the back, Jim says. Got some crankbaits, new colors, the jack-all top water plug, cabinets full of reels. So get over here to Edgemore, look and see. I guarantee you'll be well pleased, and they'll have something that you're looking for. Plus we got the bait tanks, so different size of minnows and night crawlers, all the floaters, hooks, that kind of thing. If you're a bank fisherman, crappie fisherman, whatever, they've got it for you. Just come on by and give them a visit. Here is the tight line display. Man, that stuff looks good. I don't want Mike to see that. He'll be wanting to try it out. Remember, Edgemore Outdoors, folks.
It's a win-win situation for the contractor and also the employee, the union member from 917. We work hand in hand with all the other crafts, whether it be iron workers, electrician, operate, or laborer, or just whatever it may be. We work hand in hand with those folks, and we try to be very professional and handle our business in a professional manner. But I really feel like that everybody should be union, have an opportunity to live better. B sites, TDA sites, the outside contractors, we're just about everywhere you see a heavy piece of equipment, good chance that you'll see an operating engineer on it, whether it be Barnhart, I'd like to mention them, All Crane, and all of them that's signatory to us. We have over 100 contractors that's signatory to us, so I definitely appreciate those guys all the way in Chattanooga, Kingsport, Tullahoma, throughout all the way up to Johnson City. So we do cover a big area, and just let us know if we can be any help to local contractors that come through these areas. We'll definitely send you some people.
All right, David. I appreciate all those good words, and we'll get this on the air, and I want to thank you again.
Thank you.
All right. All right, folks. We're got about 5 minutes left. Very important is these the lights at the boat ramp. If you can help us, I'll say that again. I want to thank our sponsors, Reynolds Race and Marine, Tim's Tires, Edgemore Outdoors, IUOE. We're going to show Pamela Vans Auto Parts. Local folks there. Vans has been a part of that community for umpteen years, Mike.
Ever since I can remember.
Yeah. When we were just whippersnappers there, running around with Dad. Anyway, remember Vans Auto Parts there in Oliver Springs. Also, Mount Pisgah Bible Printing. They'll take donations and stuff at any time. If you want to contact them, they'd love to hear from you. Same way with all these other people, the Edgemore and Tim's, Reynolds, IUOE, there, so do support our sponsors, because we'd like to continue to doing the show, and so Mike can catch some fish.
Well, I say one thing. This year, right now, I've seen more shad minnows, bait fish, on that depth finder than I have seen in many years on North Lake.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're there now. And ain't never been that many there before that I can remember.
Well, let's just hope that's just a little bit of what's better to come. The fish are already 20 foot deep, and there seem to be,
Yeah.
I mean, Weston and I caught some 2 or 3 weeks ago. The boat was sitting in 22, 24 feet of water, and caught a few fish.
And when you look at that depth finder and you see a few little old clouds here and there and a thin string of them or something, come across through there, and then you see a dang bundle there. It may be 10 foot down to 20 foot, and it just almost putting the depth finder out, and you're on some shit. minnows in.
Yeah.
Big fish is there.
Okay. All right. How much time we got, Dylan? Still a couple of minutes?
Maybe we fatten
Okay.
them smallies up a little bit.
I agree, Mike. I'm hoping that'll do it. I really am. But you know, that's what we need up there. I think, you know, when they've done studies up there going up years ago and going there and wrote on one of those codes and all that kind of stuff, and the fish per acre just wasn't that much, you know. So anyway, we're gonna hope it gets better and we can get up there and get after them. Looks like it's calm as it can be outside. Folks, God bless you all. Hopefully we'll have some good film for next week. And like I said about the lights at the boat ramp, if you can help us, we really would appreciate it. So see y'all next week.
Country Fresh Foods. You may not know the name, but you definitely know the taste. Our homemade fudge is shipped all over the country. Its quality is unmatched, and it's made right here in Oliver Springs. But you don't have to travel all over to enjoy it. You can get it right here at our retail store, Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts. The highest quality fudge in a countless variety of flavors. And we also carry a variety of candy and unique gifts for you to enjoy. Come enjoy the taste you have loved for years at Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts in Oliver Springs, a division of Country Fresh Foods.
Let's go fishing. You know it's really great. Let's go fishing. In the rivers and on the lakes. Let's go fishing. It's easy when you try. Floating on the water with good old Steve in mind. Floating on the water with good old